And welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. Well, it's January 2nd. I'd like us to go to the book of Matthew, chapter 2, verse 10 and 11, the story of the wise men. When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold and incense and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to go back to Herod, they returned to their own country by another route. If that was the modern church, I wonder how different the story would have been. We would want to go into the manger and let's build a relationship with Joseph. Let's build a relationship with Mary. Let's get networked here. Let's come up with a program and let's run a survey of the needs of the community. And maybe we should take an offering and build another inn so that people in the future won't ever have a problem with there being no room in the inn. The modern church today is so focused on relationships with people on this earth that they've forgotten that church is all about Jesus. Now, it's very different. In the early 1980s and the late 70s, one of the great challenges we had as pastors was to get people to relate to each other. We were coming out of a great revival in which people loved to worship and people were focused on God. And I used to have to teach a lot of sermons on social relationships in the body and learning to make friends with the other Christians in the body. But today, the pendulum has swung so far the other way that church is all about people and church is all about the church. And we've forgotten that church is all about people coming together to focus on God. These wise men understood. They didn't pay attention to Mary. They didn't pay attention to Joseph. I'm sure they were polite, but they were completely focused on Jesus. When you come to church, please forgive me. We're not there to do business. We're not there to network. We're not there to sell RTW. We're not there to make business connections. We are there to worship Jesus. Put the cell phones away. Talk to your friends after service. But when you come to church, let's do like the wise men. Let's focus on Him.